15 minutes. So we're going to stop at 12:50. So Sam Spencer, I see you on video. Let's kick off with you, and then we'll go from there, okay?
Great. Coach, I'll make it quick. How do you think the team is gelling coming back from Leagues Cup?
Very well, very well. And we worked on, and credit to them, I think it was just good, or at least let's say that we made the most of the time that we had. That was just right. I didn't want to have too much time, which means we would have been out too early, or even to prepare in one day the coming back to MLS. So we had the time to work on certain things, and the boys responded well. They were in good spirit as usual. So I'm happy of in the way that they are evolving as a team.
Thanks, Coach.
Let's go to Will Plasik.
Thank you.
Hey, Christian, how are you?
Very well, Will. Thank you. You?
In terms of some of the different spaces that you guys have gotten in, I know it's been nice to see the way the attack has developed. I know you probably want to see some better finishing, but from where you're sitting, how do you kind of combat a lot of what's going on offensively right now with this team?
No, from where I'm sitting, I am enjoying watch the boys trying to repeat onto the pitch and against the opposition in front of our supporters. So anyway, in an MLS game, what we work on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. Unfortunately, like you said, the finishing hasn't been at the same quality of the building up to that point. But I also know that finishing is is the most difficult thing apparently in football, and that's why the strikers, they get paid so much money, right? No, but I think that we had has been enjoyable to watch them. I think they are a team that is making, they should make the Carolinas proud, because the guys played with intensity and they try to create chances in every game against everybody.
Okay, thanks, Will. Let's go to Claudio, and then we'll go to Carol after that.
Good morning, Christian. Thank you for doing this. I'm from Nashville Total Sports. Considering the roller coaster that Nashville has been in, playing the final of the Leagues Cup, going to Atlanta and getting beat 4-0, and then tying with Miami in the latest game, what Nashville team do you expect for this weekend?
Listen, you know Nashville better than me, Claudio. I have been following them, obviously, because it was the final, and I watched that. I didn't watch. We watched after. Well, I didn't watch live, obviously, but I watched to study them against Atlanta and against Miami. I always expect the same Nashville. I know the coach, the style that he has is very consistent in his approach. Has been there for a few years. He's done a very, very good job. So I think the principle of play that they follow has been cemented over the years, and so I expect a strong and solid Nashville team as usual.
All right, thank you, Claudio. Carol.
Hey, Christian, I like this rapid fire stuff. I was just curious about how Diagre was doing. What the interaction?
Yeah, Brecht. I mean, you say the name well, and even when you say it well, it's difficult to understand it. But no, but it's Brecht, yeah. No, Brecht, better. I think that the experience that he has as a player helped him in this case, because I think it just came out at the right time when he felt something rather than aggravate this injury. I think he will be ready for not just for this one, I think, but for the next one. We should be in a good shape to start and to do well. And to do well for us. I thought he started really well in this game, and I thought that it was a shame to see him out so soon. because he was growing into his role, and for a player that just arrived, it was amazing how influential he has been already since he came into the team. But I expect this from him, and I'm glad that the images that he did show just a very, very small tear.
So you you said ready for tomorrow, right?
No, I wish no.
Okay, maybe next game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Great. Kenneth.
Hey, Christian, how are you?
Hey, Kenneth. Good. Thank you.
Just as we get to the bottom of the season, we got a couple games left. You guys are just a few points out of being in playoff contention. You know, how's the team and how's the morale going forward? Obviously, dropping a few points here against Orlando.
Yeah, it was disappointing after a performance like that to just take 1 point from the game. I think we deserved the 3, but football is like that, and if you don't take your chances, then you always live at the mercy of a mistake. But we are happy with the way we played. The performance was important to cement after the game we played against LAFC. And we need to play game by game. You know, I'm not looking necessarily at what position we are on at the moment. I'm just looking at how the team is evolving, how we are playing. And we just show that after few criticism that we got, if we got the 3 points against Orlando, we will be already there within 2 games. And we have, 9 more to play. And we know that there are a lot of points to pick up, and we need to fight game by game.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Ken.
All right. Let's finish with Mike Solarte.
Hey, Christian. You talked about being at the mercy of a mistake, and I know that the players are generally their harshest critics. What kind of discussions have you had with Christian after that goal that was conceded in the draw?
Listen, we analyze the games quite a lot, and not just the goals that we concede or just what we do, the goals that we score. We analyze other situations that maybe we have been lucky or unlucky, and so obviously the goal was one of them. And we have 2 goalkeeping coaches, one actually by that is the designated one with Aaron, and then also Andy, that is another assistant that I have here. He has been for many years in Premier League goalkeeping coach, so they are in an ideal position to address that. I think that in that situation we should attack the ball better, but the point is that the game is always linked. So the way we play offensively has an effect of the way we play defensively, and vice versa. So everybody tends to analyze and to give an episode all the importance, but in that case it became very important. But if we had daylight between us and them, if we have 2 or 3 goals cushion like we could have had, that we still have to analyze and improve that situation, of course, but it would have obviously less relevance in the balance of the game. Having said that, we discuss openly with Kale, and it's part of our job to analyze what we do well and what we don't do well, to train, to improve, and to move on.
Quickly, I'm going to sneak in my movie question since there's only 5 minutes left. What movie?
More than me.
What movie scared you the most, and why?
First of all, I don't like horror movies, so I probably will surprise you that it's not that. I think there is a movie that scared me a lot. Was I don't know, is one of the first film of Kubrick, with Peter Sellers about the atomic bomb. I think he's, I don't remember the name now. Will do a quick search.
Dr. Strangelove.
Dr. Strangelove, exactly that. It's because a human, we can, that what scares me is that we can be the worst enemy of ourselves. And so we can become mad and, and wipe out ourselves. So horror movies, I love Shining, but as a story, but that Dr. Strangelove actually scared me most.
Interesting. I didn't think you were going to go there. Thank you very much, Christian. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you. Thank you very much, guys. See you after the game, I guess.
Yes. We'll see you guys after the game with Christian post-game press conference. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.